Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have here a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
The through ball. Real chance! Another magnificent finish. Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good. What a delicious goal. Stroked in.
Maestro. That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. Mendes attempts a clearance. It's Batistuta. That has been cut short. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank. Green grass ahead of him. Bale! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's really well cleared. Knocks it out wide.
Scholes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out to the right. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. And that is out of play. That is out of play. That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
A case now of complete control. Bale. And he's there to make the challenge. That'll be a throw in.
Gençler size zahmet biraz beğeni yorum atar mısınız?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Az bir şey beğeni atsanız yeter.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Van Dijk. Scholes. It's been shipped out wide. Looking to play him in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Scholes. Maradona gets into some space. And a chance! With the goal at his mercy, a correct place.
Didn't quite come off this time, Tito, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
We hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Number 14, Kukcu.
Here we go again then. Galatasaray decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel.
Number 7, Scholes. Number 9, Pedri. Substitutions.
Done very well to take that back. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. There could be trouble here. Or just the keeper to beat. And he's there to belt it away. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Batistuta. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Modric. Rijkaard has given away a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Costa Curta. That's a throw. And it's Neymar. Batistuta. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri clears. Costa Curta.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now, can they get him away? Van der Vaart. Well read. And the danger is averted. He can get that clear. Modric. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Lan adam var ya, adam hep uzaklaştı adamı.
Adams knocks it into space. A searching ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution in progress.
Shoots! Final touch was poor. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van der Vaart. Ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. John, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity.
Stoichkov! Poor attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
The most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Bernardo Silva played in with purpose.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Zico! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Adams. Quarter of an hour played. Colomboani touches it back. And it's Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's come to nothing. Oh, strongly challenged there. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Haaland! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Serginho. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Passes short and sharp. Bernardo Silva. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. Real chance here. Chance!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
And it had to be him. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's open on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a goal. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
They have what they want. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts? Donovan?
Forward to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Galatasaray have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Galatasaray carrying a one-goal lead. Can he latch on to this? Maradona has it out wide and in space. Couldn't squeeze it through. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Struck first time. A real chance and a real let-off.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 11, Stoichkov. Number 14, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 17.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 23.
Lovely, neat pass. And here's Maradona.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
for Galatasaray. Number 3, Van Dijk. Coming on to replace him is
Galatasaray have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And the shot! Fantastic save, Test!
substitution for Galatasaray. Number 8.
Galatasaray have their third
Number
corner.
13. Scholes. Coming on the field.
Serginho goes short. Gets his head on it!
Modric. Substitution in progress.
Second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
In it comes. Oh, important interception. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Hemen geliyorum kanka, bir dakika. Bu bitsin, ondan sonra sen oyna.
Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, lovely. There's the shot! They've scored! And surely now the result beyond doubt. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see a
Red card! It's a really well-measured ball. Cast somewhat off target. Zico was looking wide. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kanki sen adını tam yaz, ben sana istek atayım.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliant. Maradona! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Minutes has been indicated.
Darwin.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Castellanos' cross. And a chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result. Perfect outcome. A test pass. The ball's come loose here. It's going to go a long way.
Geliyorum, istek atayım sana, arkadaş isteği. Kullanıcı adını söyle. Yazayım hemen. Geliyorum, istek atayım sana, arkadaş isteği. Kullanıcı adını söyle. Yazayım hemen. Geliyorum, istek atayım sana, arkadaş isteği. Kullanıcı adını söyle. Yazayım hemen. Geliyorum, istek atayım sana, arkadaş isteği. Kullanıcı adını söyle. Yazayım hemen. Gönderdim abi.
Good day to you and welcome to a truly unique derby. It is vicious, it is the one that counts, it is aristocrats against the working class, the atmosphere is edgy, it is the only topic of conversation, it is Galatasaray against Fenerbahce, and it matters like almost nothing else. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
It is the biggest day on the Turkish football calendar. Fans travelling from far and wide, sometimes indeed from abroad, to watch this massive clash of the two sides vying to be Turkey's greatest.
It's a game that's always had a reputation for being one of the most heated of rivalries, and I really don't think there's any denying that. I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. The fans certainly know how to make this atmosphere hostile and intimidating. All I hope is that this will be a game remembered for all the right reasons.
As you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, having experience of games like...
It's Maradona! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we see. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Tries to pass it through. Quick look, then plays it in. The keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Fred. And they're back on the ball again. He's chosen to go back. Fenerbahce finding their passes. Fenerbahce applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does...
In the city! It just took too long getting forward.
And the series simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Diego Carlos is there and he can pick it up. Samuel is onto it. He's got two. That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Scholes cuts it out. Now it's Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's been cut out. Well played. In the Siri might just make this. Scholes. Galatasaray leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Diego Carlos calmly anticipates. Yüksek. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Let's cut it out. Scholes. It's Van Dijk. That is good alertness. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kajolu. Costa Curta. Scholes. Diego Carlos spots it and intercepts. Now it's Stoichkov. And Batistuta! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Stoichkov is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kajolu with the delivery. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Galatasaray leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Gets his head on it! Yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Fenerbahce grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is
Oh, what has happened here? Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Hazard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Osei Samuel. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That has been cut short. Kajolu.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Alioski, who's set up one goal so far. Looking for options for movement. It's run loose here. Oh, this is a great... There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Flashes it, climbs up big! Costa Curta had clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Maradona was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Galatasaray perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to play it through. Look at the takes a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And they're back in front!
The goal scorer for
No
Galatasaray.
space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Galatasaray take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Fenerbahce really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Fred goes sliding in. Fred shoots! Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now who's going to be first to this? Lincoln. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is as far as they're going to go. He has found the one. And Stoichkov! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So here comes the substitution, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision, as they're going all out for this now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Costa Curta gets a foot in here. I think we're just about done here. Fred.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Out of time.
It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. He gets big. It's loose now. In he goes again. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Played out to the right. Maradona receives it in a wide position. A heavy challenge. So that's it. It is all over. Galatasaray have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the...
Vallahi ucuz yırttık. Yemin ederim. Kanka benim cihaz biraz sıkıntı ya. Benim cihaz güzel olsaydı güzel olurdu da. Senin de eline koluna sağlık. Vallahi sen çok iyi oynadın. Atarız ara sıra böyle oynarız ya. Ben ekledim seni zaten. Ya bende de 14 var da hiçbir şeye yaramıyor. Full kasıyor. Abi canlı yayını paylaşacağım. İzlersin kendini. Eyvallah başkan. Çok teşekkür ediyorum. Olur atalım, sıkıntı yok. Tamam geldim. Yanarken izleyemiyorum. Anlamadım ki. Abi senin kadro bu değil ya. Senin kadroyla şey yapıyordum. Abi benim kadroya bak bir de vallahi yazık. Yazık bize ya. Oynamasını bilmiyoruz.
Very few derbies can claim to involve a clash between continents, but Istanbul is the city where East meets West, where Asia meets Europe. From the European side, Galatasaray, with Fenerbahce representing the Asian side. Two giants of Turkish football going toe-to-toe once more. Undoubtedly high stakes. This will be fiery. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
It is without question, based at least on history, the game in Turkish football. The honours, the titles that these two clubs have won set them apart.
It's a game that's always had a reputation for being one of the most heated of rivalries, and I really don't think there's any denying that. I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. The fans certainly know how to make this atmosphere hostile.
It's a shot!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Fenerbahce penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta. Great chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the...
Oh, what has happened here?
And he's managed to get free.
Maradona! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's an imaginative pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's it all! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. No, that was never going to make it. Lincoln knocks it into space. Probing pass. Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
He's had it! Off the post! Batistuta. Maradona proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lincoln. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Back in possession and ready to go again. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Maradona. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on.
That's just playing it safe and simple. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's ended up in no man's land. Kadiolu, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get it through? Chance here to counter. There's the shot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that really is so impressive. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Crosses it in here. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Alioski promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Oh, red. Nice.
Galatasaray are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Spread out to the left. And it's Kadiolu. That pass isn't the best. Nice bit of trickery.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Yuksek is flagged offside.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Alexander-Arnold. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Alioski receives it in a wide position. That'll be a throw.
O neydi lan?
Substitution in progress.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shot a goal! Well, the ball's come loose here. It's a good-looking delivery. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Kajolu. He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it...
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Fenerbahce really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fenerbahce can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Osei Samuel. Now, can they get him away? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Osei Samuel. Showing great feet there. He's got away. 3-all. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Acil gel. Gülüm acil.
Yani 100 tane olmasın size.
Evet.
Taking in the accolades, having been.
Bak yere yapışacaksın. Yemin ederim o kampana biber olsun.
Ne oldu ya?